So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it. I'm going to do a one of my signature hair designs, which one of my signature look, which is the half up, half down. I figure that if I do a half up, half down, we can always transition it into something else. We can do like a funny ponytail, or we can, I mean, a fun, not funny, a fun ponytail, or we can also transition it into an updo. Because you do have the brides that are going to ask you for two looks on their wedding day, right? So they want a style for their for the wedding ceremony, and then sometimes they want a second look for the reception or for the after party, right? So with that said, I decided to do a half up, half down. My model has a lot of hair. Trisha has a lot of hair. It's not very thick. It's like a medium texture, medium density. So I decided to add extensions for the half up, half down. The extensions I'm using are from Luxy Hair. I'm just gonna go ahead, and I only did 2 rows, and I'm curling. So let me show you how I prepare her hair. I started by using the Ossis flat liner. This is a heat protectant spray that I love using before I prep the hair. So I'm going to prep this section that I did not do for her. So one of the reasons that I really like this heat protectant is because it's very lightweight. It has a level 3 hold, and it's not sticky at all. Like, it doesn't stick on my tools. I don't get sticky fingers. So I really love this this heat protectant spray. So the way that I use it is we're just gonna spray it here like this. Then I'm going to brush it out. And now I'm going to crimp her hair. The way that I like to crimp the hair is like, I like to hold my crimper like if I'm holding a tennis racket. So it will be like this, right? I like to use my pinky to section the hair. And touch the scalp. So there it is. I'm going to touch the scalp. Little small movements. Don't do this, because if you're doing this, you're going to leave marks on the hair. We don't want to leave marks. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask anything. If you have questions in Spanish, I can also answer you in Spanish. My husband will have to read them. I don't know how good he's going to read them, but feel free to ask anything. Do we have any questions? No? Okay. We're going to continue to prep her hair. We want to add texture, volume. And so that's one of the ways to do that with the crimper. Love using the crimper. All right. So now that I crimped that section, the next step is I'm going to use the Texture Craft. This is a texturizing spray. And my goal here is to keep building texture on the hair. So now I use my heat protectant, I crimp, and now I'm gonna use my texture spray. So shake it right at the root. Right at the root. I'm gonna do it again. I love this texture spray because it's light. It's not very gritty, but it does give you that that texture that I look for. So I really like this. I already did this side the same way by using my flat liner, and I used my texture spray. So now I'm not gonna touch this. I'm gonna you gotta let the products do the work. So I'm just not gonna touch this, but this I'm already gonna touch because it's already been here for a few minutes. And the way I'm gonna work the product is that I'm gonna just give her like a scalp massage, just rubbing like little circles, just like that. And I'm sure your brides will like this. And just give it like
feels very nice.
It does, right? Yes. Just work that product through. Just right there, like that. I'm gonna go ahead and do both sides. I'm gonna turn it this way. Just like that. You can see that volume that she already has in here, because to me, the front part of your style is going to be the most important. So this is where I like to spend the most time prepping the front. I'm going to show you here a diagram, the areas that I like to crimp. That to me, these are the areas that are most important when I do a style. So the top, the sides, crown area, and if you're going to do an updo like a high bun, then I'll make sure that these sides are also nice and smooth and crimp the areas. So okay, so I have this, it's already crimped. Now I'm gonna continue to curl the back. And the way that the products that I'm using the elastic hairspray. This is like a level 1, but I love it because it gives a lot of shine. So I'm gonna give number 1. Then I'm gonna use the number 2. I'm going to comb the section through to distribute the product. Now I'm going to curl away from her face to meet in the middle. I'm going to flat wrap and then twist. Okay? And then I'm going to leave the end out. And then I like to move the curling iron so I can kind of smooth out the little hair sticking out. So now going to pin it. Right here, split it in 2. Number 1, elastic. Oop, that was number 2. It's okay. Now number 1. Flat wrap and then twist. And you can play with the products and see what's working and what's not working. So for example, on the next strand, I'm going to use like let's say like for example that your client has like really dry ends. So what I like to use, I'll use the Team Wow. This is a smoothing antifreeze cream. Actually, the Team Wow is intended as a blow drying cream, which I learned recently because I've always used it to polish my styles. But actually, it's intended to be a blow drying cream, and I tried it a couple of months ago for the first time. Oh my God, my hair was so smooth on the end. So if you have a Team Wow at home, put it on your hair when it's about 80% dry, and then blow dry it, and you're gonna see the difference. But in this case, I'm going to use a little bit just to put it on the, rub it in, and then put it on the ends. I would do something like this when the client has very dry hair. I'm gonna try this Silhouette pump spray. This one, I usually get it from Amazon or eBay because it's not sold here, but I just want to show you that there's a pump spray there, flat wrap, and then we twist, twist and twist. Let it go. And I'm going to just spin it for now. So I have not crimped, I haven't crimped her crown. Let me see here. So let's see. Let me go ahead and crimp the crown area really quick. Running out of my, I think I have one more bottle left at the flat liner. If you see it in your local beauty supply store, get it or let me know. Send me a DM. I love that stuff. So it's hard to find it on the shelves. So let's see. Going to crimp right here. Start on her crown. Little bit of tension there. Touch the scalp and go. Again. So when I approach a updo, I always ask myself, okay, if it's an updo, I always ask myself, okay, is the hair long enough to put the updo in a ponytail base or in a bobby pin base, right? How is the crown gonna be? Is the crown gonna be texture or is it gonna be smooth? So, you know, I have to evaluate what I'm doing so then I can know how I'm going to approach my style. That is very important. On here, on this half up, half down, we can do both ways. Like the crown, we can do a texture crown or a smooth crown. You guys have any preference? What would you like to see today? A smooth crown or a texture crown? Let me know. I was gonna do like a smooth crown, but if you want to see a texture, let me know. So let's see. I'm gonna continue to crimp the crown.
We have a few textured, one smooth so far. So it looks like texture is
okay. Yeah, texture.
Recommended both.
Oh, both. Okay, all right. Well, I can try. Usually it's one or the other.
That's from Yuvia.
Oh, all right, Yuvia. I can see what I can do. So usually I crimp when it's going to be a smooth crown. But if you guys want to see a texture crown, then I don't really need to. Crimp. So then I'm not gonna crimp the rest. If you guys want to see a texture crown, so because I already crimped, I'm gonna go ahead and go with texture craft. Right, concentrate on the root. Okay. Let the product work. Don't touch it. So we're going to continue to curl. Let's see. About an inch. Oh, about an inch. An inch section. Is that an inch? Yes. So I'm not going to put extensions anymore. It was just for the bottom, for the half up, half down. But if it was just an updo, I most likely probably won't use extensions. I try to work with clean sections. So it's just, I don't know, I'm just a little OCD, so I just gotta have clean sections. Let's see. So before I curl, I like to go with my Ossis label, the powder cloud. I want to talk to you about the different types of hair volumizing powders that Ossis carries. Let me show you this other one that I like to use. Where is it? Right here. So we have the Ossis Dusted. This is strong. I will say it's about the same level as the black one. I just use this one because of the pump. But what I like to do, because these are stronger than the white one, so then these are going to go in the sorry, my husband is making me laugh. They're going in the root. Why in the root? Because the root is where the healthiest hair is going to be. And then my white powder, this is a little bit, the formula is not as strong as these. So then this, you're gonna see me using it on the ends, right? Because the ends they're gonna be the hair that is the oldest, is they're called they call them the seniors, is the oldest hair, and it's dry, so you don't need a strong powder. So strong powders in the crown, in the root area, your white powder on the ends. Okay, so I want to make sure that you guys understand the level of these powders and how I like to use them. So what I'll do, I'll use half of it. I'll use with the session label. Just like to spray right at the root. And then I'm going to tease the root. And the way that I like to tease is what it's called stack and pack, right? So I usually tease from the bottom, hold it, and then 1, 2, 3, press, right? 1, 2, 3, press. This is called a stack and pack. 1, 2, 3, press. Then this one, same way. 1, 2, 3, press. 1, 2, 3, press. So now here I'm going to use dust it. There it is. One, two, three, press. 1, 2, 3, press. Okay. Now I'm going to wait, hold on. This is what we're going to do, because we're going to do a texture. We're doing a texture half up, half down. I'm going to go ahead and work with these. Let me go ahead and work these curls first. So let's get these. All right, so I like to hold it and then fluff it up right there, just like that. Hold it from the ends, pull down, and fluff it. All right, this one, pull down, fluff it up, and pull and fluff. All right, let's second row. Let's see, second row. Hold it, pull down, and then fluff. Fluff it right here. So this is the curl where you twist, right? So it's a flat wrap and then you twist, right? So kind of like the Hollywood wave type of curl. Let's see, I can use the Thin Wild. Rub it in. Pull it. And fluff. Thin Wild. Pull and fluff. You can also Let me try the elastic hairspray. Pull down. Pull and pinch. All right, so now let's go ahead and curl this. The way I'm going to curl, always pretend there's a line here in the middle. So these, where I curled it all away from the face, away from the face middle, meeting in the middle. So now the way I'm going to curl is I'm gonna alternate. So this is gonna go away from the face, and then this is towards the face, okay? So let's go with, we can even try with the flat liner as well. Oh, I lost my comb. All right, comb it through. You know, I like to experiment, so I'm going to do elastic. And now I'm going to wrap. Oop, this turned off. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm going to show you how I like to curl with a flat iron, right? Because this one, the GHD, heats up pretty quick. So twist, do the full turn, let it go, come back here, twist it, let it go, right here, twist once, let it go, here, full turn, and that's how I like to curl with the flat iron. But for this, I like to curl with the curling iron. So this came towards the middle, so this is going to go away. So let's use elastic, freeze. You guys have any questions for me? Let's see, what did I do with my comb? All right, we'll do this one. Curling iron facing down, flat wrap, and then twist. Then let it go. Right there. And don't touch them, you leave them there. You can tell the difference on the curls, right? Like this kind of droops down, and then the curl starts, and here you can see where the it's giving some lift. That's the reason that I like to do that technique. So now this one going to go towards the face. One thing that I like to do, guys, is that when I spray, I use my I use my index and my middle finger, and I work the product into the hair. And you know why I do this? So I don't have sticky hands everywhere. So it's just in between my fingers. So now Do you guys have any like challenges or something that you would like to learn when doing bridal hair? Please let me know something that you struggle with. Maybe I can help you. Maybe if I don't have the answer, I can find it for you. So there is that.
So someone just joined in and said, "What are you doing?
Oh, yes.
What is the goal?"
So I'm going to do a half up, half down with texture, a crown. And then the half up, half down, we're going to turn it into either a fun ponytail or or an updo, like a bun, an updo. The reason that I'm doing this is because there's a lot of brides that they request two styles the day of their wedding, and so I think that this is a great way to transition a style into a second style. So half up, half down first, and then you can either turn it into a ponytail for the after party or for the reception, or an updo. So that's what I like to do. I started by curling the hair. Well, the thing is that with the half up, half down, you do have to curl the entire hair, right? Where with the with an updo, you can do shortcuts and you don't have to um, curl the entire hair. So before I started the live, I had already put two two sections of extensions for my model, so you don't see me curling, because it just gets boring after a while, just curling and curling. So I went ahead and did this first so I can show you the most important thing that I think is the crown, right? So
what spray was that?
So right now what I'm doing, I'm using the elastic number 1.
And I have another question. Why do you use first number 1 elastic spray, then number 2 free spray?
So the number 1, it's a very light hold, and it gives a lot of shine to the hair. So I like using the 1, but it's a light hold. So then I come in with a number 2. Just make sure that my curl is gonna hold. And like I said, the shine that the elastic hairspray gives is, I love it. So that's why I use those in combination. And um, sometimes when I do the trials on my brides, I'm not sure if how the how the hair is gonna hold, or everybody has different textures. Some of them have like color hair, some of them is virgin hair. Like virgin hair, it's really hard to work with to build that texture, and so it's important that you experiment. And so what I like to do, sometimes I use a different products on each section, just make sure which one is going to look better. So like right here, for example, I'm going to use a flat liner. This is a heat protective spray. And then I'm going to use number 1. Comb it through, tension, flat wrap, and then you twist. And then you let it go. Oh, so I also like what I do for my braids. I'll do like I use like a 1 inch on one section. I'll use like a 3/4 of an inch, and sometimes I use a flat iron or the inch and a quarter, just to make sure which curl is gonna looks better, and it's gonna perform better. And so let's see, this way. Now this is gonna go this way.
So a follow-up on the question is, what is the difference with the silhouette spray?
Oh, this is just a pump spray. It's a whole hairspray, but it's like a wet spray. Uh, Unfortunately, this is product that is not sold here in the United States. So then this is something that you gotta buy either in eBay or Amazon. So it's a wet spray, but is this you know what I like to do? I use the one. I use a two. If you don't want silhouette pump spray, that's okay, no problem. Use one, use two, use one, use flat liner. Experiment. See which curl you like looks better, is performing better.
And then another question that came in is, do you prep hair, blow dry, or something before?
Yeah, so that's a very good question. Thank you for your question. So to me, it's very important to take 10 or 15 minutes of the time that you have to do the updo to prep the hair. Okay, prepping the hair is the most important part of your updo. So there are different ways that I prepare. I like to prepare with a crimper, but sometimes you don't really need the crimper. Sometimes you just need to uh, give a good blow dry to smooth out, flatten the cuticle of the hair. Um, and yeah, and then you get to style your hair. Let's see. We're going to go to number 1. So depending on the texture of your hair, you're going to prep different ways, right? So let me see. I have here different ways to prep the hair depending on your based on the hair texture, right? So we have fine hair. So how do you for my clients with fine hair, I tell them to please shampoo only once the day before, because second day hair performs best on your styles. Minimum conditioner, if any, just from the ears down, or they have color treated hair, then just from the ears down, but never on the roots because it's going to weigh down the hair. And there's something that I like to do for my people with very fine hair, is that you do an elasticity test. So I don't know if you guys remember when you were in beauty school, they used to teach us, well, how to do an elasticity test just to see if your hair is going to hold. And the way that you do the elasticity test, you grab one little hair. So, well, it's going to be impossible for you to see from here, but you just grab one hair, hold it from the root, and then you pinch, and you go like this. See her, well, you can't see it from here, but her hair spring all the way to the root. So that tells me that no matter what type of barrel size I put on her hair, it's going to hold. Is the hair that does not, that the hair keeps going, it doesn't spring back, that's the hair that is going to give you the most trouble. That's the hair that is not going to hold the curl. So that's a test that you do when you do perms at the salon. So it's the same concept applies to styling. So so for fine hair, I do the elasticity test. If that hair is not springing back, I know it's going to give me a hard time. So always do an elasticity test. And so if you always use your 1 inch, because you use it on everybody, if you're going to use it on a hair that is lacking elasticity, that's not going to do anything. So what you're going to have to do is lower the size of the barrel. I usually go with either half an inch or 3/4 of an inch for people with the lacking elasticity. So so that's I'm not sure. Are they able to see the how I like to prep the hair when it has fine hair mousse? Do a directional blow dry. And I like to use thermal spray or mousse a second time. Just blow dry it in. If it still feels very you know, still very silky, then do it again. And chances are the second time that you do that, it will start feeling grip. So that's how I like to prep fine hair. Then this virgin hair will be the next type of hair that we usually deal with. It's also known as the glass hair. It's one of the most difficult hairs to work with because it doesn't, it's virgin, it has no color. And so what I like to do with virgin hair, I like to use a salt spray and then blow dry it in. So.
Do you ask guests to wash their hair a day before?
Yes. Second day hair works best. Like I always tell them, please shampoo your hair the day before. No conditioner, only from the ears down. Blow dry it smooth. I don't want any curly roots. So yes, but then you're gonna have the brides. They're gonna tell you, oh no, well I shampoo my hair every day. It gets really greasy. I have to do it the day off. So if they're gonna do it the morning off, so I just tell them, okay, but you just make sure that you put a mousse or a volumizing root and, you know, blow dry it in there. So, all right, let's see. So now I'm gonna work the crown here. I'm gonna split it into two. There it is. This is gonna be the same way, alternating each side. And then the third type of the hair is gonna be your color treated hair, right? So how, you know, color treated hair, well, you're gonna you need to equalize the porosity of the hair, right? So most likely it's gonna be a little bit dry at the ends, and it's going to be you know, more dry here. So what I like to do, I like to use cream like Tame Wild. Put it on the roots. And then I'm going to style with let's see, where am I? So before I start curling here, I want to work this part, right? So I'm gonna hold it right here. I am going to let me show you what I like to do. Just gonna put a little bit of a Tame Wild, rub it there, rub it in the right here on the comb. I'm going to grab right here, and I'm gonna go like in the half of the section, and then I'm just gonna go down right here too. Just grab it, go right here, grab it all the way down, right here, right here. Pull it all the way down. There it is. All right, so let's go ahead and so I put the Tame Wild in the ends to equalize the porosity of the hair. We're going to add your powder at the root. Just kind of tease a little bit. 1, 2, 3, press. Remember, this is called the stack and pack. 1, 2, 3, press. 1, 2, 3, press, because we just want volume at the root. 1, 2, 3, press. 1, 2, 3, press. 1, 2, 3, press. 2, 3, press. Now I'm going to grab, let's see, can you give me another flat liner? It's from there, because I finished that. Okay. So there it is. Going to let's do this flat wrap and then twist. Any questions? Any other questions? I know this is a lot of repetition. Sorry, I'm gonna try to go a little bit faster here. Flat liner, I'm gonna go with a number 1. Comb it through.
Question coming in: how long does it take you to coil it?
Coil it. Does that mean coil it? Sorry, guys. I don't understand that question. Coil it. Can you be more specific? Like curl it or coil? Maybe they.
Curl it.
Curl it.
Yeah.
Yes. So if I'm gonna do an updo, if I'm gonna do a texture updo, I don't curl. I don't curl the back at all. I actually just curl this crown area, because that's just gonna take too long, and we don't have that much time when we work in weddings. So you can cut corners. Don't curl all the hair. Okay, I don't curl all the hair. The reason I'm curling it today is because I was gonna do I'm doing a half up, half down, and that's why I had to curl everything. But when you're doing an updo, don't curl all the hair. You don't need to. Just curl the crown. That's the most important part. And so usually I can do this style like in an hour and a half. If I block 2 hours to do my bride's hair, and I block 1 hour to do bridesmaids or wedding attendants. And the reason that I do that is because I always give myself 10 to 15 minutes to prepare the hair, either by just crimping the areas that I told you earlier to crimp, or give it a good blow dry, smooth out the cuticle. So I always prep my hair. So yes, I hope that answered your question, but don't curl all of it. You don't need to. That's the number 1.
There's a follow-up: or curl as you go to.
I curl as I go too. Yes, that's what I do. I curl as I go. That's gonna be the way to save time. Curl as you go. Like I was telling you earlier, I always like to know time in advance. What is it that my bride? Well, of course, you already know what your brides want, right? But I also tell my brides that I want the bridesmaids to send me a photo of the hair inspiration, and so that way I already know, I have an idea when I go there on the day of the wedding, and I already know what my game plan is. uh, I know what parts I'm gonna curl, what not gonna curl. So it's always good to know what you're gonna do. And so honestly, my brides don't mind sending me texting me photos of the inspiration of the bridesmaids. So I forgot the question.
You curl as you go too.
Yeah, so then, so now, then, because I already know what I'm gonna do, I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna curl here, I'm gonna curl there, or I'm gonna section the hair how it needs to be sectioned, so I can curl as I go. Yeah, there's no, that way is the only way you're gonna be able to save time, especially if you're only giving yourself 45 minutes to complete an updo. But to me, I can't do it in 45 minutes. It's just not enough time. And then me, like I like my updos to be like polished and clean and with no frizz at all. So then that's why I have to take that extra time to prepare the hair. So
Someone asked, can you talk about crown parting?
oh my God, yes, that is my favorite part. I have a diagram that I'm gonna show you in a little bit how I like to uh, section my crown. It is very important to me. The crown, the front, is gonna be the most important part of the style, and I always make sure that I take the time to focus in the front, right? Because that's where the bride is gonna be uh, photographed the most, right? I mean, the back is important, but I think, my opinion, I think that the front is the most important. So yes, I will show you. Let me just finish curling the crown, and I'm going to show you how I like to section the top um, for, for these styles. And so let's see.
Being asked, do you charge per hour or style?
So I charge a flat rate fee. A flat rate fee. And so I don't care if you're just having curls or just, everybody is the same price. Okay. So because I'm still taking my time and I'm taking, the same products as my time, is my, it's the same techniques. So everybody, it's a flat rate fee. I have a flat rate fee for all bridesmaids and hair attendants. Even if they tell me, oh no, but they have short hair, I don't care. Everybody's the same. So
What's your starting price point?
so for bridesmaids, I charge $275. Um, and so that's how much I charge for a bridesmaid or for a hair attendant. 275 flat rate fee. Now if they want me to add hair extensions to their style, then I'm going to charge $50 more on top of that, because I mean it's more hair that you're curling and dealing with. So flat rate fee, it starts at 275, and if they want extensions, it's $50, $50 more. So that's how much I charge for bridesmaids and attendants. let's see, I'm going to break down the curls now on that section that I finished. I'm gonna go with my tame while and my fork comb. Just
How long does it take for you to do an updo?
depends. I give myself for my brides, I give myself 2 hours. 2 hours. Usually, I don't take the full 2 hours, but it's just like to block 2 hours because you know how it is the day of the wedding. People are pulling the bride left and right, and she has to get up at the chair, go do this, go do that. So or go to the bathroom. Just in case she's running late, I give myself 2 hours. I just block 2 hours for the bride. Um, Sometimes I'm done like in an hour and a half. So
Can you show as this step close with the blue comb?
so what I'm doing now, I'm just rubbing the tame while, and then I'm just rubbing it here on the fork comb. See, just having the product there. And I'm basically what I'm doing, I'm polishing the curls, right? Trying to get rid of the flyaways. I grab it by the root, slide it all down. Okay, and then I'm trying to find my other curl from earlier, and then just pull it out. See? So here, I'm gonna grab it at the root, where I find the middle of the strand, bring it all the way down. But at the same time that I'm pulling down, I'm bringing this up, okay? So, like this, that. And then find my previous curl and lift it, and then run it. See? So like right here, grab in here, go to the middle, pull. I'm pulling here up and bringing this down, okay? And then this is my other curl from earlier. I'm gonna grab it, pull it up. See? There it is right here, this one. Grab it from the root. Put a little bit more of your tame while. Pull it up and bring this down. And just a little bit of number one. So that's how I like to work the curls. I don't know if you can see it, but here it has a lot of shine. Okay. All right, guys, let's see. To me, I want to show you the top of the hair because to me it's the most important, okay? So let me show you how I like to work the top. All right. I always go about an inch, inch and a half, about an inch. Pull that out. This is my first section is going to be, for the front to, for the hairline, right? To face the frame, the hairline. If your client has layers, even better, like her. See how hers is shorter here. And the way that I like to section is so it's more from here and then like down, 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 less, like that. Kind of like more like a natural. I really don't like to pull anything from right here. I just don't do that. All right, so that's gonna be the first section. And so that way I don't lose it, I'm going to put like a little clip. I always do that. Or sometimes what I like to do to give that lift, I'll put a Velcro roller. A little Velcro roller. I'll put it right there. Have you ever guys used Velcro rollers? I put it right there. And then this, because it's gonna be part of the face framing, I'm going to use a little clip here and then just the same thing I'm gonna do. You can put your head down. So about an inch and a quarter, an inch and a half. I'm gonna come down like this.
How do you deal with the change of heart updo style suddenly picked up from TikTok?
The what? I'm sorry. The
Question: how do you deal with the change of heart updo style suddenly picked up from TikTok?
Don't understand the like the new trendy styles from the like the section how to section the front.
See if she follows up with some more.
All right.
Questions.
So here, guys. So I'm gonna go right here around to cover her receding line. Okay. Right there. So I'm gonna use one Velcro here. Oops. Right there. Can you guys see how what I'm doing here? Tension. This one, and then I'm gonna use this. I just love using the Velcro at the front because when you take it down, it just gives that lift here in the front. It looks really pretty. And then this is also going to be part of her part of the front, so I'm just gonna cover it like that, just so I don't lose the part. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna section. I'm gonna give you a diagram right now of what I'm doing. Okay, so right now I'm gonna do like a little section here. This section. And then this section, it's known as the secret section, okay? This section is you're gonna use it at the very end to create more texture or airy texture to the style. So this one, I'm just gonna leave it there, right? And now I'm gonna section from the ear to ear, there, ear to ear. Again, just that's gonna be part of the side. So now I'm going to divide this in two. There. And here. Did they follow up with the question? No?
No, I asked.
Okay.
That question be rephrased.
Okay, I'm sorry. I can understand. All right, so the first section, let me see. I think I have a better drawing right here. That way I don't take more time trying to draw it. I think I already have it somewhere here. So first section was inch and a half, and we did the Velcro. And then you can do about an inch. The next one will be like about an inch section. That will be your secret section. And then that's when your crown starts, right? And so this is what I try to do. I have two more rows that I'm going to curl, and these are it. And then I have my secret section. Okay, that's what I'm doing. That's the perfect example, actually. If you guys want to take a picture of that so you can see what I'm trying to do, all right? So I have two sections that I gotta work on. Let's see.
So that rephrased question is: when guests change her mind of an established inspiration pick, suddenly wants one of those TikTok picks done on her hair and a hard one.
Oh, they change at the last minute. Oh my God, yes, of course, right? You're gonna have your clients that then. This is what I tell, especially if they're bridesmaids. This is what I tell. Pay attention. This is what I tell them. You know, this is a style that is going to take more time. I only have, 45 minutes to an hour to do your hair. Let's say you only have 45 minutes. So I tell them, listen, I only have 45 minutes to do your hair. I don't have enough time to do this style. So because, either the length of your hair or the density, and some will have a lot of hair, some will have long hair, or some will have very fine hair. It's not realistic. So just be honest and tell them, listen, I don't have the time to do this style on you. That's why I let my brides know to tell me in advance, if so I can take more time because some bridesmaids have really long hair, some really thick hair. So I really want to know when I have bridesmaids like that, so I can give myself more time on my timeline. But no, you're right. Even if they send if they send you already an inspiration photo, they change it at the last minute. And just be honest. If you don't have the time, if you know it's gonna take longer, and then they'll give you one of those Russian styles, just tell them that you don't have the time. I'm sorry, based on the density and the length of your hair, I'm not going to be able to finish that in 45 minutes. I'm sorry. Let's try to pick something else. Or, you tell them, what is it about the style that you like the most, right? Tell them, what do you like the most about the style? Is it the crown? Is it the bun? And based on that, what they tell you, oh, what if they say, oh, I really like the crown, then focus on the crown. If they tell you, oh, I like the bun, or then just focus on the bun. Or if they tell you, I like how the front looks, well, then focus on the front. That's kind of how I approach it, look at it. So I forgot to put hairspray. See, it's hard for me to double task. So anyway, so there it is here. I don't want to. So I hope I answer your question.
Yeah, she said thank you. Great answer.
Yes, I've been there, done that. You guys have any like crazy stories that that has happened to you working these bridal parties? I would like to know. Let's see. I'm trying to hurry, guys. I know we've been here a little bit over an hour. I'm trying, I promise. All right, so let's see. Let's see. Number one. You guys use any of the Schwarzkopf line? If you do, what product you guys you like the most, and how do you like using it? You know, I don't know everything, you guys. I'm always learning every day, so you know, I can learn something from you as well. I always looking for new ways to work more efficient. Always trying to work smarter and not harder. Where's everybody from? Where are you guys watching us from? Anybody from the DMV area? Yeah, DMV.
Earlier, someone said they were from India.
Oh, wow, from India. That's awesome. Do you get to the people, the person from India? Do they get to do they tried the Schwarzkopf Ossis line? You know, I as a bridal stylist, you know, I tried a lot of uh, different type of products, but you know, honestly, I always come back to Schwarzkopf. I really do. Always come back to it.
Delilah shared said, I once did a regular guest bride updo and the rest. Seemed happy, but I never heard from her again. Did they not like their updo or what?
What's
No, Delilah said that she once did a regular guest bride updo and the rest seemed happy, but never heard from her again.
oh,
Did they not like their updo or what?
you know, I always follow up with my brides after I do the bridal party, and sometimes you know I would say that half of them don't respond back. I always ask for like a review so I can put it in my portfolio, and only half of them really give me a review. The other half they don't respond, and you know, oh well, it is what it is. So don't take it too hard. So it's we're not magicians, we're not miracle workers, you know, it's only so much that we can do. So, you know, maybe at the beginning I would get my feelings hurt, but you know, not anymore.
How long after the special day do you reach out to them?
I wait like 4 to 6 weeks because you know some of them they go on honeymoon. So, but last year during the wedding season, I was so busy I didn't get a chance to follow and everybody till like the end of the year. And surprisingly, like the majority sent me, you know, response. It had already been months, so who knows? You know, sometimes I used to do it like 2 weeks or like a week, 2 weeks, and nothing, or a month, and I don't know. But I think like 4 to 6 weeks is a good time for you to send out a follow up email just to see if they can give you, you know, a review. That always helps, you know. So Let's see. I'm going. This is the number 1. And then I'm going to go with a flat liner. Flat wrap, and then you twist. We're going to do like a half up, half down first, and then we're going to turn it into either ponytail or into a low bun. Let's see if we have time. Do we have? I'm trying. All right, let's see. Flat liner. Plastic. Oh, I gotta go the other way. So we flat wrap first, and then we twist. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Can you guys see the? Does he have to come in closer or? So what is it like the most the popular style that your brides are requesting this year? I feel like the Hollywood ways are never gonna go away. So that's I mean I like to do them, but they just take so much time. Sometimes it takes me like a little bit over 2 hours just to work the whole hair, and then especially they're having extensions. So let me finish here the side. I'm gonna Oh, you know what? This was supposed to be, well, doesn't matter. As long as it's curled. Let's see, this is going to be away from her face. We're not going to touch it. We're going to let the product work. Now we're going to go ahead and go with our Tame Wild. We're going to polish those curls. Okay, so grab it from here, right the middle, all the way down. Look for my other curl, maybe that was earlier. Okay, so I'm gonna look for the root, the root right there. Get it the middle, one all the way down. I'm gonna look for the curl that was underneath. Pull it up. Let's polish this with the Tame Wild. Grab it, pull it up, and then bring this down. One or two. And if you find yourself brushing it too much, it's just what can happen is that it's gonna freeze, on you. And if that's the case, then don't worry. If you brushed it too much, then just grab the curl again. For example, like this, and then just turn it like that, like this. Oops. All right. One and go. Let's see. Grab it from here. Which
We got another question coming in that we have a seasoned stylist, seems to feel down sometimes. Suggestions on what to do.
Well, it can be numerous reasons why they feel down. It could be that I mean, I'm talking from my experience, right? When I felt myself down and like not motivated. I can tell you from my experience, when I feel that way, I like to step away from social media for a little bit because I feel like there's like a lot out there, and sometimes you feel like, oh, my work is not as good as I'm seeing, but I don't want you to ever compare yourself to anybody because we all have different styles of hair. So you and I are never going to do the same hair because we all have different unique ways to style our own hair. So what's had helped me is just focus on my craft and try to learn other techniques, educate myself. I feel like when I take education classes, I feel a little bit good about myself. I'm a visual learner, so when I go to these classes, I always like to videotape. So it's something that I will encourage you. Well, in my case, it helps me because I'm a visual learner. So I video record, and then I come home and I practice what I learned like right away. I hit the play button, and I'm looking at what they did, and then I come home and I do it again and I do it again, and until I get it. It's the more you practice it, the more you're gonna feel confident about yourself. So I will say that just learning new techniques has helped me feel a little more confident. And all right, almost. All right. I hope I answer your question. I guess just it's hard to, for me, the way I stay motivated is just um, learn from, people that you admire online and reach out and find out if they can, teach you a class, or find out if they have any classes coming up. All right, so let's see. So I teased the whole section, and now I'm going to spread it like I'm going to spread it the sections like this, like a sunshine, like this. Okay. So let's see, how can I do it so you can see? Let me see. So it's usually I go up like in the middle of the middle of her eyebrow, and it's the section that I tease, and then I spread it like the sunrise. So, but I'm gonna spread it kind of like in a diagonal, like but that's why I have it right here in a diagonal. Okay. So like in a diagonal, not straight lines. Okay.
What's that again?
So I'm gonna spread this, but I'm spreading it like I'm doing diagonal sections, no straight lines. So a diagonal section. Okay. So I'm gonna this turned off again. Flat wrap and then twist. And let's see. Okay. Let's see. There. And you kind of like eyeball it, guys. So it's like, okay, how is this gonna look better? Is it gonna look better away from her face, or is it gonna look better towards her face? Play with it, and don't be afraid of change it up a little bit. Remember, there's no rules. You can make your own rules. So, here I can either go away, or I can do it like, doesn't matter. Just play with it. Let's see. I always tease the front, even if it's just a little bit, guys, even if it's just like that. But I always do it, not so much for volume, but just more for control. This is actually part of my secret section. All right, we'll deal with that in a little bit. Let me finish here.
Do you twist that strand as you let it sit on the barrel?
Yes, yes. Flat wrap and then twist. So let's see. Let's do this one this way. So yes. And right here at the very top, the top section, I'm not gonna curl too close to the root. I don't want to. So I'm going to step back a little bit and then curl about like this. See, I'm not gonna curl all the way to the root, just like that. So this is my other one. I'll do it this way. Okay.
Where did you buy your belt?
Where did I buy my belt? Good question. Actually, this is my own belt that I'm in the process of, how do you say? I'm designing a belt for bridal stylist that I think it's so necessary for us when we're out there. This is just, this is not the belt, the final product, because I'm still in the process of designing it. But to me, this is what I need on my when I'm working, because I get my combs, I get my, when you're setting the hair, you have your little pins here instead of reaching out to, for them. So, yeah, so pretty soon, guys, pretty soon it's gonna come out. But I'm still in the process, so it's gonna look a little different than this one. This is my second uh, design, and I'm still not happy with it. I think it needs improvement before I make it, available to other stylists. All right, we're gonna go with the same while. Just gonna polish, get rid of the frizz. Ooh, that's kind of still warm. Let's see. Pull the previous one. And if you're not liking it, how it's going is looking, it's okay, guys, because guess what? We have that secret section, right? That we left at the very end. And that's the section that's gonna save you at the end, to just decorate, to add the final touches. I'm gonna here grab that. So that's why I always leave the that section at the very end. If I don't like how it's looking, it's okay, because I have another section that I'm going to lay over. So.
Question coming in. At that point, do you not use any hard finishing spray in the curls?
Not right now. No, because I'm still building my style. Remember, I already have. Remember all the products that you already have. You have this from the very beginning, right? You have the flat liner. Then you have your texture craft. Now you have, there's some sections that I'm using two hairsprays. you know, I have this powder at the root, so I have a lot built up already. So I don't want to already. I'm just right now. I'm just polishing, making it look, you know, the way I want it, and then to to um, to style it, I'm gonna use another hairspray by Osis. Is the Volume Up. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this. This is, oh my God! It's first of all, it smells great. I love this, and this is the hairspray that I'm gonna use to like do my final styling. It's like a medium hold hairspray because it's at a level 2. Um, it's a little bit powdery, so it gives hold, but it also has a lot of shine. So I really don't, honestly, it is hard to describe it. It's not a wax hairspray. It's not a wax. It's a hairspray with a little bit of powder and a lot of shine, and it's just the right hold, uh, and it just I don't know. It's a beautiful hairspray that I really like. If you guys ever use it, I use it. You can also use it to curl. Absolutely. I I've used it also to curl. Um, Let me put more.
What is the trend in updos in the moment or the month?
Oh gosh, well, you know, I am seeing a lot of the Kim Kardashian, like the Pamela Anderson high updo. That is like super trendy right now, but it's not, you know, to me, it's just trendy. You know, it's just, I feel like this is gonna be some, you know, it's a trend right now. I don't really think a bride should have it because to me, uh, you know, a bride should have a style that is very timeless, romantic, elegant, polished, clean. I mean, well, that's my style, right? But right now, the Kim K, right? Everybody. Also, what else? Um, I feel like a high bun, right? Like the high updo. Um, Also, I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, that's what I'm seeing, right? So then, if you like how it's looking, that's when I start going with my volume up. Okay, this is the volume up. Guys, it smells great. All right, all right, all right. My husband is giving me the timing. Okay, okay. I know. I'm trying. I'm trying. You know, it just what takes the most is just getting it all, you know, style and getting it ready because honestly, putting it together, that is the easiest part for me, right? Okay, this is done. This is done. Oops, I got this. Um, this is my secret section. Okay, let me turn it this way.
So what else can you use instead of volume up spray?
You mean when you're finishing the style, or what, as you styling?
They weren't specific.
Hmm?
They were not specific.
Oh, okay, okay. So, See guys, I'm spreading this like the sunrise. Okay. Here. So I did 1, 2. I'm gonna split this into another 2 more. And I'm just gonna twist it the way I want it this way. That way I know it's gonna go this way. And then this way. And go this way. So this way, this way, this way. And let's say this way. You can go either way, this way. That way. Okay. Mm-hmm. So well, I after this, I am like styling the hair by using the volume up. But then also I wanted to talk to you guys that I'm sure you guys are familiar with this hairspray, right? The got to be glue. This is like what everybody uses. You know, I see it everywhere in social media. I just want to let you know that this is a product by Schwarzkopf, right? But it's a very strong hairspray. But it's more for the consumer. Okay, we as professionals, we want to use the equivalent of this, right? So I have this here to show you, right? What I see most stylists use, the consumer brand, right? Something that you can find at CVS, Walgreens, Target. But if you want to look more professional, then you use the number 4, which is a concrete. This is the same thing as this, but this is going to be for the professional. So this is what I'm going to use at the very at the end when I'm styling, especially the front area, the hairline. I'm always going to go with my concrete. This is the same thing as this, but again, for professionals. All right. All right. So I usually don't take this long, but you know, I am talking and answering questions and hear this. I just did a flat wrap just to finish quick. What styles you guys getting requested this wedding season? I know I see a lot of high updos, a lot of high updos. Mm.
People are throwing up the thumbs up for the high up here.
Oh yes. You know those they're you don't have to curl everything. You curl as you go, as long as you already know your base, the base of it. You know, you just need to curl what it's gonna. You're gonna curl the just certain areas. You don't have to. You don't have to curl the whole hair. Also here at the secret section, I like using the uh, flat flat iron. I can't even. And so I like to use the number 2. Use the number 2, and then use the flat iron just so you can have movement of the hair. just for movement. See. Just for movement. And you curled. Like that. Okay. Oops, one more. All right. Okay, while we're getting there, guys, we're getting there. Almost. All right, polish with your fork comb. Okay, there it is. Let's put a little bit more. When I saw my model Trisha this morning, I was like, "Oh my God, she's so tall." If I know already that my model is anywhere higher than 5'7", I know I'm gonna have issues because I'm so short. I am 5'2", and so I already know. I'm in my tippy toes right now, by the way. I already know I'm gonna have issues. And it's funny because when I meet people in person, they tell me, "Oh my God, you're so short. You look so big on Instagram." Like very disappointed. I'm like, sorry to disappoint you, but I'm short. So, all right. Now I'm just taking this. All right, so now that we have styled our crown, now it's time to start styling, start putting this together, okay? So, actually, okay, yeah, I still have a little more hair to play with.
Yeah. Someone said, "Don't rush. You're doing perfect. Explained so well. Take your time."
Okay, see, it's my husband. He keeps showing me the clock, saying that I'm taking too long. He doesn't understand, guys, that this is takes time. This is art, okay? This is art.
Will it be replayed? Someone needs to go to work right now.
Okay, so I believe it will be safe. It's in this live will be saved on the Hairbrain official. It will. You can always go there and finish the recording section. I appreciate you coming here to learn a thing or two. I appreciate taking the time to for everybody. Actually, it's actually my first time that I go live, and I must tell you that I was really nervous. Not so much anymore, but at the beginning I was. So, thank you guys for. Okay, let's put this together. Um, all right, so let's see. I'm going. So, okay. So, question for you: Do you want to see a half up, half down, or you want to see the updo? No, let's do the half up. Let's do what I was intended to do, which was the half up, half down. We're gonna do half up, half down, and then we'll turn it into a quick bun or a ponytail, whatever you guys want to see. Sounds good. Again, I do this because there's a lot of brides that they want like two styles on their wedding day, and so I figure starting with the half up, half down is very easy to transition into something else. I do like to work with like little mini bobby pins. If you can get these little mini bobby pins, I highly recommend them. I'm going to do like a bungee jump. Is a bungee? Yeah, like a bungee. So two mini bobby pins and like a little rubber band. So I'm just gonna find the tip of her nose. Gonna find the tip of her nose, and this is where I'm gonna go right here. Okay, this is where I'm gonna put it right there. Is that her tip of her nose? Something like that. But that's where you want to go, at the tip of the nose. So let's see. Right there. It looks like it's right here. Right there. Now I'm gonna pull. Always hold your fork on the base. The base. Now I'm going to grab a little bit right here. And I already built texture, so I don't really have to mess a lot with it. I just need to go with my volume up. And then just follow very gentle. You need to have soft hands. Okay, well, we're gonna do a half up, half down. So we can right there. Use your fork comb. Twist. And then pull right here. And I never bobby pin right away. I don't like to commit right away in case I gotta change something. So I'm just gonna put like oops. A little temporary pin in there. All right, so then here, just maybe twist it this way. Temporary pin there. Pinch and pull for volume. My tame while. Don't forget to tame while when you are styling. Basically, I'm just like mapping what I'm doing. And then when I like it, then then I'm ready to commit, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start pinning.
People want to know what your Instagram is, please.
Oh yes, it's Amanda Fiorita Hair. Amanda Fiorita. They always tell me, how do you pronounce it? So it's Fiorita, or you can say Fiorita.
Like how it is
Oh,
back, right?
yeah. Sorry, it's there. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If after this live you have any questions, be more than happy to answer any questions on my Instagram DMs or on my Facebook DM. I'll try to answer. Or, I don't know if I'll be able to answer through Hairbrain, but if I can, I will. All right, so now I look at it, see, sorry, if I like it. I always look around. I look at the front. Do I like my sunrise? Is it giving enough volume? I am going to take the rollers. Um, that more tame while in their ends. See, guys, I haven't even teased her hair, and look at that lift that she has already. Look at that lift, and it's just from the Velcro. Putting those Velcros at the beginning, and you start working on the back. I mean, look at that, guys. Can you see the volume? You know what? Can I tell you something? You know who loves this? The mother of the brides. They love it when I put those Velcro rollers and then I let it, let it out, and they're like, "Oh wow, it's so pretty. Don't even touch it. I like it." And I'm like, "I'm not even done. That's just what the Velcro roller did." And so what I'm gonna do, I'm going to look at it, and then if I like the front, if I like how my sun races look, I'll leave them. But if I'm not happy how this looks, I'm gonna grab section from the front, and I'm gonna do little pieces for the front. So, for example, I'm going to grab, let's say I want to grab a little bit of here from here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my Flex Wax, and this is when I like to use this Flex Wax. I'm going to use and this is like a little small tiny section, but it does give it a nice final touch to the hair. It's called airy, like air, like airy texture. So then you just give it a little bit of movement. Like that. And then I'm going to go with my Flex Wax. This is very strong, so you just need very little. Very little. Rub it in, and then I can use maybe a little more. Well, I try not to do too many airy texture. Maybe like 2 or 3 sections, not a. Maybe I can do one here. There, and then my black wax. Oh, be careful because this is strong and you don't need a lot. And then just grab it and run it through the strand. It's like a little strand, guys. A little strand. Like that. Oh, that looks pretty. I'll show you. I feel like this one, it needs a little more. Okay. All right. So now let's go ahead and start pinning. I'm going to, remember, nothing is pinned yet, so with bobby pins, so I am going to start putting my bobby pins. I'm going to hide those things right there. Okay. That's that one. And then there's the other one. My fork comb. Polish with the cross it, the middle. Oops. Let me see this way. I don't open my bobby pins. Touch the scalp and then slide. There, touch the scalp and slide that way. This is the other one. Volume up, polish, polish, twist, pull down for softness. pull. Now, let's see, one more here. Let's see. All right, so then let's work the curls. Keep polishing your curls. I always tell my brides it looks ugly before it looks pretty, so don't look at it until the end. They always want to see what you're doing. As even everybody, right? Like when you're working a bridal party, everybody wants to see what you're doing. And then during the middle of the process, they're like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that. And I'm like, it's because I'm not finished. Just give me 1 second. I will. It's looking ugly right now, but it is going to look pretty. I tell them. So just be patient, work with your all right, so let's see. I'm going to work the front, the most important. Here, I'm going to put powder. You stack and pack. And then I'm going to use the volume up here. And I always like to curl the front with a flat iron. So, and I always twist at the cheekbone. So at the cheekbone, do the twist and then slide. There's another one here. Okay, let's do the other side. I am going to curl, tease. We're gonna tease the front. Very important. You give it a good tease. 1, 2, 3, press. 1, 2, 3, press. Any other questions? One, two, three, press. 1, 2, 3, press. 1, 2, 3, press. Now smooth it out. Put that volume up. I never like to use my 1-inch curling iron here because it gets too curly. They ended up not liking it, so I always do it like that. Okay, let's see. So
If a person has short bangs, how do you do it?
I just I like to either style them forward or to the side or forward, whichever, however they feel the most comfortable. That's one thing with bangs. I always ask, do you wear your bangs down or do you push them to the side? And based on that, that's how I style them. Sometimes they tell you, oh, I don't like the front. It's too much hair. No problem. Just grab a little bit and then pull it back. Use these temporary pins, these U-pins, these U-pins, this, and then just place them like.
Magdalena has a follow-up question to the person with short bangs. She asked, do you flat iron or just blow dry it? What can we do?
Oh, for prepping the hair, definitely blow dry. If I'm going to do an updo that is like smooth, the crown is smooth. I'm going to if I need to work fast, I am gonna use the flat iron just to smooth out the crown area. Because I mean, we know that smooth styles don't need to be curl. So, but you know, sometimes you know they didn't do a good job in the blow drying their hair, and you don't have time. Just go ahead and use the flat iron, but I will only use it in the crown area, just to smooth it out. To you know, because we want to work fast. Just go here with the powder here.
Only for the bangs area?
No, I will do it in the crown and in the bangs too. On the bangs, you know what? On the bangs, go with the bangs. I I like to use the Velcro roller. The Velcro roller, I use them on the bangs. That's what I do. I smooth it out first with the blow dryer, and then I just I put the Velcro roller and I just let it sit there while I'm working the rest. And then just take the roller out at the end. Oh my God, beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, give the Velcro roller a try on the bangs and you'll see. I'm gonna use the concrete 4. You guys, we talked about this one, right? This is the same thing as this, right? This is for the consumer. This is for the professional. We want to use this as professionals. So I'm going to use it. Put the can there. Sometimes I even go with the diffuser. I'll put a diffuser here and then just let it dry there. Okay. You know, go for the front, see where the, I always like for it to look like a head shape. It has to have the shape of a headband, right? So higher here and then kind of like not so much high. Let's see. Oh, my temporary. I put two wefts of extensions on her hair, just so it can look fuller. She does have a lot of hair, but you know, just so it can look a lot fuller. Oops, hold on. What do you guys think? You guys want to turn this into a bun, or you guys want to turn it into a ponytail? I'm going to leave it up to you guys. What do you want to do? Do we have any preference?
Someone earlier said ponytail.
Ponytail.
Couple people said earlier
Ponytail. Okay. All right.
Another person just said bun.
Oh, a bun. All right. All I'm doing right now is just work more texture. Let me show you what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to work texture on the crown, pulling and pinching. Sometimes if I'm having a hard time creating texture, I'm gonna go with my mini bobby pins and create texture in the area. So if I see an area like this, I would just point it with my finger and then just like there, and then pull just to create texture. Because remember, we have a lot of teasing in the crown area, so that's where my bobby pins are they're holding in there. See, let's see there. just try to give it more texture, and then pull.
Magdalena said the bun will be convenient.
Okay, we can do a bun. All right. See. Mm. Sometimes I use these pens too for comb it through. You know, like just cleaning the section. I use the same pen just to clean the section. All right. All right. What did I do with my fork comb? There it is. Okay. Pull, pull, pull this, pull. Okay. Oops. Sorry, guys. I have your back. Okay. Okay. Almost.
Comment from your viewers saying Picasso master.
Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate it. So, okay, this is the half up, half down, and then we're gonna go ahead and turn it into an updo. But I just want keep emphasizing how important it is to have the front the way you want it. It's take your time. The front is the most important. This is where she's gonna be photographed the most. Make sure that you have balance. You know, grab both on both sides if you want to pinch more volume. Bring it up. And so let's go ahead and this will be the half up, half down. Okay, there it is. And then we're going to do the bun now. Okay, let's see. I'm going to take her extension, one of them, just two. We don't need extensions for the see, she has a lot of hair, so we don't really need, actually there's another one. Let's see if we can take it out. It's right here. Sorry. Well, let's see. I might take it down really quick because it actually doesn't take that long to do the updo. I feel like I really had a hard time more with the half up, half down that I do with if it's in an updo. But let's see. That's that one. Let me take it. Actually, the weft of the extension is the one that was giving me a little bit of trouble trying to anchor these bobby pins. I'm actually glad that I'm taking this out because I do want to show you something that I think it's important when you're doing this updo. There's the second. So you know how right here I started my base with this anchor. So you gotta just be careful because if you anchor this the way I just did it, you're not gonna be able to put a comb, a bridal comb. It's just gonna get stuck and it's not gonna go through because you have an anchor there. So if your bride is gonna have like one of those combs, then don't do that. But if it's just pins, then that's fine. But if it's just like I said, a comb, don't do the anchor. Don't do what I did because then it's not gonna go through. So I'm gonna do this again very quickly, like right here. Sometimes what I like to do when I already have everything curled, I just go with the pin like that, and I bring the rest like this. Let's do it like this, and then I do it. I put one like that. Then I can come in with this. See how that's gonna make my life much easier? So then go like this, and then like this. Anchor it, and then take this out. See? There it is. Then pinch and pull right here. This is where we want to volume there. Then shampoo. Hold it. Now we're going to go ahead and bring the sides. And this is when I was telling you earlier that I want soft hands. Soft hands to bring this like this. All we gotta do is put in this way, pull it through like that, like that. And because I already did one side, I can do this, but it will be better if I work on the other side before working on that, right? So then come over here, just grab it, because I already have the texture there. And then just put a bobby pin there. There. Now I can pull here for softness. Now I can go here, pull this, like this, put a little bobby pin there. Okay, pull for softness. Okay. Come over here, pull this just right here like that, because I already have my texture there. There. There it is. Let's see here. There's that. Now I'm just gonna do, her hair is long enough to do a ponytail, right? So I'm going to grab one of these. I'm gonna grab two small baby mini. Do a ponytail here. There it is. So now I'm going to work with my volume up and with my powder. These are the two products that I like to work when I'm doing my buns. Okay, so let's go ahead and I always put like a little hair padding. The way that I like to do is I bend it here at the front, so it's like this. I'm gonna, well, let me go ahead and let's first just, we're going to smooth out this a little bit because we don't want to lose the texture that we built. But all right, now we're gonna put our kind of like flatten the thing. Okay, so it's gonna be flat. I like to split this in three. So that's going to be one, and then these two. Okay, one and then two. This is going to be split into two. Now we're gonna push this way. All right, we're gonna put 4 little mini bobby pins on each corner. You grab the padding and insert it in the hair. Another one in the padding, in the hair. 2, 3, and 4. There it is, 4. Let me see, let me do another one here. Just there it is. There it is. All right, so let's go ahead and build our bun. I'm going to use my volume up. And then when you have like short little pieces of hair that you don't have control of the hair, that's when I want you to go with your powder. Okay, when you feel like you're losing control, that's when you're losing control because the hair might not doesn't have the grip that it needs. So then you're going to use your powder, your white powder. Okay, so also if it's too dry, looking too dry, then work with your tame while. Okay, your tame while and your volume up. You don't have control, then use the powder. If it's too dry, you use the cream. So now I'm going to twist it around. I never commit to the bun right away. I always pin first because I want to make sure that I'm going to have enough hair to cover the bun, the padding. Okay. Then I pinch and pull. I pinch and pull. Make sure that I'm going to have enough hair. This is just temporary there. Now I'm going to split this in 2. And I'm going to use my, well, let me just give you an example. Like on this strand, I'm going to use the tame while. Her hair is actually in pretty good condition. She takes care of her hair, so it's very healthy. My model's hair, it's not dry at all. It has really good texture. She don't even have one split end. I'm being honest. But when you have like really dry hair, then go with your tame while and your volume up. Okay.
Tara said gorgeous.
Thank you. Okay, so go ahead and go the same direction I went earlier. My pins, because remember, I don't commit right away because I'm not sure if I'm gonna have enough hair to cover everything. So and I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna leave the end hanging there because I can later join it with the other one and then put it together. All right, so then let's go with the last one. I'm gonna go with the Team Wild. Rub it in. I'm gonna twist the other way. Comb it. Comb it. Don't forget your volume up. Twist it. Comb it. Twist it. Comb it. Twist it. Comb it. All right. Oop. I can go like this. No, I don't like that. Let's see. Like this. Can go like this. Something like that. There's no rules, guys, when it comes to the buns. You can twist it whatever way you want. I feel like I'm losing a little bit of control in this area, so I am gonna go with the powder. Okay. And one more pin. All right, so now I'm gonna pinch and pull, give it the volume I want. Mainly what I look for is the same size I did the first one. I wanna do this one and this one, the same size. Pinch and pull. All right, so now let's go ahead and start. I'm going to pin where my first strand started, which was right there. I have it right here with the pin. I touch her scalp and then slide, and I get rid of it. Let me get this so I can do it quickly. All right. So just follow the same pattern that you did. Same pattern, and then you go in and you. So there it is there. There's the other pin right here. I'm gonna touch her scalp. Oop, hold on. Sometimes ask them, guys, because you go in too hard, and if they feel it, you need to remove it because it's not gonna get any better, and it's gonna hurt them throughout the day. So I always tell them, if it hurts, let me know right away, so I can take it. I can pull it out and reposition it. I'm gonna go ahead and pinch a little bit of softness here, guys, like just a little bit right here, just in the hairline. All right, go right here. And then the second one went right here. I'm gonna go pin right there when it starts. You guys have any questions about pinning, about the bun? So basically, just following the pattern I did. My pinch right there, little bit of. Yep, I know that was gonna hurt. The next one, the last one, I already pinned my first two. Now I gotta pin the last one. I started there. One here. You guys, when you already have the hair prepared with all your layer products that I've had, then it is so easy to just finish these buns. I'm telling you. Oops. It's the buns. Usually I do them like in five, like if I'm not gonna pin, like in my brides, I take my time, of course, and I pin out I pin it out, right? Before I commit because it has to look perfect. Well, but for example, on my bridesmaids, that I only give myself an hour, I don't pin, guys. I don't have the time to be pinning. So what I do, I just, I start, committing right away. And then this one, I can hide it here. But my point is that once you have everything done, it's easy to do these. Oops, sorry. So then what I do at the very end, like what I'm just going to show you. I don't have to do it, but I just want to show you. I am going to, at the very end, just to make sure that it's not going to fall out, I put like a little rubber band at the very last tail. And then I'm going to pin, and I'm going to use the bobby pin. I'm sorry, I'm gonna use the rubber band as an anchor to pin that bobby pin. And usually I'll use like a little mini bobby pin. So I'll use this the little mini bobby pin here, right? Like this. And then I'm gonna use my like a tail comb right here to hide that. And I don't have any more. To hide that tail. This is what I'm looking for. So then, there it is, like that. Okay. Then I'm going to polish my bun with my hairspray with my volume up. I feel like I can get another bobby pin right there. Right there. No, that was this is the push it like this, guys. And that's it, guys. You guys have any questions? That is exactly how I finish my buns. I hope you learn a thing or two. I'm sure this 3-hour live is saved. It will be saved on Hair Brain. You have any questions? Please feel to type them in, and I'll try to answer them on the comments. Any questions? Sometimes, like I feel like this is a little kind of long for to stay by itself. So what I do, I'll just ask permission from my bride if I can just trim it a little bit, and I will probably just trim about that much, just so it doesn't, it's not too long. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to showcase my work. I know we were here longer than we expected, but it was important for me to show you what I do and why. And it was important for me to show you all the type of products that I like to use, that I like to layer to achieve long-lasting hairstyles. I'm gonna give you one more. Let me just this here. One more spin before we go, but this is the final